Hello and welcome to Dancing Lights. My name is Jaron and this is part number 4 of the beginner poi tutorial series. Today we're working on turns and we're going to be building up to the windmill here. So let's go ahead and get started. Again, just like before, everything that you learn here we can add on to all the stuff that we already know. So at the end we're going to kind of show how that works. So let's get started with, we're going to face this direction here. We're going to build up to these tuck turns, these ones that you can turn with and they go underneath the arms. So let's spin in same time, same direction in wheel plane. I'm going to face this direction here. I'm spinning more or less forwards. What I want to do is I want to tuck the poi underneath my arms, just catch them in the armpits. Super easy, doesn't need to be fancy or anything special, just like that. You catch it, turn 180 degrees, let them go and fling poi in reverse on either side. Okay. Again, I'm simply spinning them forward, catching underneath my arms, turning, fling it in reverse. Now to get back, a couple of options, but here's one. It is just to follow this sort of rainbow path, right? Where the poi come up in front of me and then down on either side into the starting position. So all the way through that was catch underneath the armpits, turn 180 degrees, fling it in reverse. The poi come up in a rainbow in front of me, down on either side. And now we do this without stopping, without the catch. The turn, the 180 degree rotation is what allows this beat to continue. So all the way through looks like this. You're gonna go underneath the arms, I'm gonna turn with it, fling it in reverse. Rainbow in front of me, down on either side, and we're back to the start. Again, that was underneath the armpits, turn, fling it in reverse, rainbow in front of me and down on either side, and we're back to where we started. All right, but what about split time? That was same time. We need to learn this in split time now. So let's get into split time, and this works exactly the same way. It's not anything really different. So one at a time, but because we are now in split time, we have the poi going off in different times here, we gotta pick one. I'm turning from my right to my left. I have to pick which one I'm gonna start with. So because I'm going right to left, I'm gonna go right, left in, right, left out. Looks something like this. We're gonna catch in our armpits just like we started with. I'm gonna go right, left, catch, turn 180 degrees, right, left, out, in reverse. Okay, and to get back to starting position, it's the same thing, just in different timing. They're gonna come up in front of me in this half circle rainbow arc, and they're gonna fall back down in their starting positions. So once again, that was right, left, catch onto the arms, turn, right, left, out, in reverse, in front of me, down on either side. And we now do this without the catch, without stopping, just like we did before. And it's that turn that allows the beat to continue. So we go right, left in, right, left, out, right, left, turn, right, left, out, in reverse, in front of me, and down on either side. Again, right, left in, turn, right, left, out, down, and down on either side. And we're back to start. And I do want to point out here, I'm picking right, left, in, right, left, out, because I'm turning from the right to the left. You can technically do this in any order. If you wanted to go left, right first, you can do that. Make it easier on yourself and go the direction that I'm recommending here, right, left. I'm going from the right to the left. I'm going to start with my right. You go the other order, your poi get tangled behind you, and it makes this movement a lot more tricky. And there's really no bonus points for doing it in the harder order. So to recap all the way through again, that was right, left in, right, left, out, underneath the arms, spin it in reverse, rainbow in front of me, down on either side. All right, now let's face the other direction. Let's go halfway through this movement. We went right, left in, and we're in reverse. Now let's work on these shoulder reels, but let's go back to same time first and kind of start where we started with the other one. So I'm gonna go same time, same direction in reverse in wheel plane. And instead of catching it under my arms, I'm going to stall them over my arms, right? I wanna aim for not just smacking myself in the back, right? Not this. I wanna have my hands up by my shoulders like I'm, I don't know, putting on a putting something over my shoulders or like putting on a backpack or something. I don't know. But what I really want to aim for here is see if you can slow the poi head down with your hand such that it feels like the poi head itself is kind of dragging your hand along its path. This is getting a little bit advanced for a beginner tutorial, but I think it's important at least to recognize that this is a concept that you need to be aware of. Find the relationship between the hand and the poi head so that you can feel where the energy is going and kind of what it's doing. Apart from simply, I'm spinning the poi and my hand's holding it in place and it's doing something, and if I let go, it's gonna go flying. See if you can find the connection to go, oh wait, I can just kind of set this down gently. And if you can't quite get there, that's fine. Just be aware that it's a feeling to try and find. But really, all I really want to do here is not just whap myself in the back. I want to try to set it down as gently as I can. Even if you do kind of smack yourself, that's fine, as long as you can kind of feel this feeling right here. All right, so now I'm here. I need to turn 180 degrees. We're going to fling it forward. Poi are going to come down on either side. And this is where we started the day with. So we're going to go back. We can do that turn we just learned to get back to the starting position, or we can sweep them down past our feet, kind of the opposite of this movement here. Instead, sweep them past our feet, bring them up on either side. So that looks something like, whoop, I have the poi in the wrong hands. Looks something like this. Down past our feet, up on either side. So all the way through, again, it was drop them down behind the back, turn 180 degrees, fling it forward, and you have the option of either tuck turn behind you or bring them down past your feet. Both are totally valid. And all the way through without stopping now, we use that turn to facilitate the beat. We go behind our shoulders, turn as we do, and then fling them forward right away. Shoulders, turn, fling it forward. Back to start. Shoulders, turn, fling it forward. One more time. Shoulders, turn, fling it forward. Okay, let's go back to start now, and let's do a split time. And just like before, because I'm turning from the left to the right, I'm gonna go left, right, in, left, right, out. And let's do that with the stops this time. So a left, right, in, poi stalls behind ourselves, turn 180 degrees, left, right, out. How you doing? So let's go left, right, in. We'll stall, we'll turn, and then we'll go left, right, out. Left, right, stall, turn 180 degrees, left, right, out. Okay, we can either do the tuck turn to get back to where we were. Again, since I'm going right to left now, I want to go right, left, in, right, left, out. Or you can simply sweep the poi past your feet, past your feet, and then up on either side. So all the way through again, that was left, right, in. We'll stall, we'll turn 180 degrees, left, right, out, in forwards, and then down past your feet, back to start. All the way through without stopping now. Again, we use the turn to facilitate the beat. We go left, right, in, turn, fling it forward. Left, right, in, turn, fling it forward, left, right, out. Down past the feet to start. One more time, left, right, in, turn, and then left, right, out. Left, right, in, turn, left, right, out. Down past the feet. One more time, left, right, in, turn, left, right, out. And now we have a whole host of stuff that we can do. We can put any of that into the stuff that we already know. Remember all this business. Remember the 1.5s that we just learned. And now we have these tuck turns that we can put into all the stuff that we already know. Right? So that's maybe homework number 2, I guess, is just practice and put all that stuff into what we know. However, there's a little bit more to go. We're going to build all that stuff up into the windmill now. So all I want you to do, let's start in reverse, this move that we just left off with. And we're going to take these shoulder reels and kind of put them on a loop, right? Before we were looking at the move as going, we'll go left, right, in, left, right, out. And we turn with it. Just like we were talking about before, we can kind of simplify this move, and we don't need to turn the entire body. we can simplify this move. We don't need to turn the entire body, but rather just our torso. So from start here, I keep my feet kind of facing the camera and I just turn my torso. Let's go in reverse now. We go left, right in, left, right out. Right? And it's the same thing. I haven't really moved my feet. I've just moved my upper body. And to put this on loop now, right? Down past the feet, left, right, down past the feet, something like this. But what happens if we kind of make these extensions a lot bigger? And I get these, I get the turn part of it right up tight next to my head here. And I kind of take this movement here and I bring this out into some much more extended arms, right? I really try to emphasize this T position that we all know and love. And now when we do these shoulder reels like this is a movement that you might have seen online. This is commonly referred to as Poitruvian man. And from here, if I just take out the extension part of it, and I keep my hands kind of close to my shoulders, I take this movement here. Okay, whoops. Let's shorten up these extensions. Keep the hands more at the shoulders. We're still rotating to maintain this split time, same direction timing. And I have something that's kind of close to the windmill, right? And if you ever find yourself here, this is a really good stopping place just to kind of get your bearings. Because if you're like me, this timing took me forever to get down. Several weeks of just daily practice. But if you're ever doing this and you find, like me, you go, wait a minute, hold on, I lost the timing, what's going on? I recommend practicing this in front of a camera or a mirror. But you might get to this spot and go, wait a minute, the timing's off, it's not doing what it's supposed to anymore. What you can do is just really emphasize this up and down. Keep the arms, keep the hands at the shoulders. Even put a little bit of a bounce to your body. Bend the legs, get a bounce going here. And really emphasize the beat with each hand. That's kind of what you're missing. One hand's going too slow or one hand's going too fast. So we can come back to here, really emphasize the beat. Once you find it, come right back here, get more of this rotation going. And from here, all we need to do is kind of have the hands directly over top of our head. Maybe take out this rotation, and we're doing the windmill. And once again, if you ever lose this, if you're ever here and going, uh-oh, timing's off, just come right back down to here. Right until you get it. And I got to do this sometimes because my arm's getting tired from doing the windmill for 5 minutes straight. But again, you're here, you lose your timing, come right back down to here. The windmill is just shoulder reels over top of your head. Okay? And from here, how the heck do I get out of this? Well, any number of things. Right? Any moves that we already know. That's what I really love about this, is that I can take some movements and show that they're really similar, and now we can add on to the repertoire that we already know. All of the stuff, all the two-beat, two-pedal in-spin flowers, the three-beat weave that we know and love, this turning business that we know and love, all the 1.5s that we just learned. And we have these moves now. I can add in the windmill at any time. I can come out of it, go back into these two-pedal flowers, go into the three-beat weave if I wanted to, go into this business. At any time, I can go back into this. I have these tuck turns. And really, this is just the general idea of flowing with poi, is just to take all the stuff you know and just see where it goes. There's a lot of options at any point along the way. So I highly recommend practicing these drills, practice the stuff. Start from the beginning if you need to. And please ask questions down in the comments below. I'm here to help and here to teach you some poi. So have fun with this, and I appreciate you for sticking around. We'll see you in the next video.